Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another ASG Golf video. We're doing the 4060s tour live from Shinnecock Hills. This is a normal stroke play, October 25th. It was randomly drawn because, they haven't had any set in stone tournaments at like Shinnecock. So this is where we will be. Right now, it's been a mess of a thing because the top 20 golfers are at even par or better. Of course, Shinnecock is known for its U.S. Open style thing. Right now, Arnold Palmer, Army, leads at 600 par. Bobby Nichols at 400 par, and Bill Collins at -3 are your top three. So Arnold Palmer would love to win his second tournament of the year, but that would mean he would be disqualified for the November tournament. He's already disqualified for the December tournament because the rule is in the stroke play, in the match plays, except for the opening match play in January, that you are out. Like you can't compete because we want fairness. So anyway, Arnold Palmer trying to do his best. If you win a tournament, a monthly tournament, you go to the you go to the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year, which will be on New Year's Day 2026. Starts on New Year's Day, and Augusta and Georgia, and yes, it starts on New Year's Day, the same day as college football. So sue me. The fact of the matter is that if you take second place, you go to a backup tournament, which is actually pretty cool because you can back your way into it. 12 winners per tour of the four tours, the monthly, and then six wild cards. So 18 guys times 4 is 72. So we are keeping our eyeballs on a certain group. So we are going to tee off. Of course, this will be a little bit shorter because of the fact that right now we have to. Oh, group 6. Oh, yeah. Lord Byron Nelson, who was in group 6. I forgot to mention. Although we could also first 9 holes with these guys, and then we're gonna go with the R.H. Sykes, who looks like a 1980s shot blonde. Look it up, people. Lord Byron Nelson, who took second last tournament, so he gets the round 2 event. The wins are just going to be smoother all week long. Show for birdie, 85 feet. He's at +2. I think you'll lag. Smart move. Like the first. But he doesn't. Now, there is a cut line, and the cut line is, of course, the top 70 in tie. So as of right now, the cut line is at +3. Not a lot of players have started, so yeah, +3. So should drops to where the cut line is Lord Byron and all that. It's key to know that even if you suck at every tournament after taking second place, you still have second place tournament no matter how poorly you do. Because it's kind of a gold watch, if you will, to try to qualify as a wild card. But if you take second place at a tournament like Lord Byron Nelson, you can still win a later tournament and get yourself in the tournament. Right? Oh, that was a terrible putt. Double bogey. Yeah, Shinnecock has been one of those heavy hard at once. Sykes to the right. Lord Byron to the right. Second shot. Sykes. Lord Byron. For birdie. You're at +5. You'll get a shot. it over. For birdie. He's outfield play. Misses the birdie. He wants to make it to the weekend. We all do. It's the first 5, so up it over. Art Sykes up in there. Georgia. Up and over. For birdie. Too much. Byron? That's a little too much too. Sykes for birdie. And he's done pretty well for himself. 319. Up it over. Lord Byron. Georgia. Well, you might as well lag it. And RD Sykes is going to go over top everything. Shut. You might as well. Four. I'm like, yeah. No, bogey. I think you're not going anywhere. So, any folks. Make the cut. Has a chance. Depends on how everyone else goes. Up and over. Ooh. Bunker. RD Sykes. Alright, that's it. Where's that? Let me make my photo. What photo? For par. Too much. For bogey. Just. Lord Byron. Sykes. And just. Lord Byron. Birdie. Too much. for birdie. Oh, no. I thought that's it. Where's the first front nine? Right, up and over. Hard strikes. And dirt shot. Shot. Third bar. For part. Nope, heel poke. I don't know if there's and everyone's tied for 70. Alright, let's just simulate everything else for the time being. Oh, Jack Burke Jr. did well in the front nine. anyway, sorry about that. I had to do something and get some news updates. Of course, Toronto versus Seattle. This will be a gigantic matchup here. So the Jays win. They're up 3-2 coming home for Game 6 of the ALCS. Mariners know that, you know, they've got to do something here. And Don January gets of 500 par. So yeah, +4 is the cut line, tied for 60. We'll have 79 golfers. Remember, so top 70 and ties. The course is normal now, which is unusual considering everything else. Yeah, so that's the way it goes. Toronto, Seattle +4 is the cut line. Good buzz. Plus feet, plus feet, plus feet. So yeah, anyway, the action will start soon enough. He lost triple bogey. Yeah, Don January doing well. So yeah, 360. So Sportsnet 360 has the Brewers and the Dodgers. If the Dodgers win tonight, that's it. The Dodgers are the NL champions and will face the Blue Jays or the Mariners, depending on who comes out of the AL. And of course, that would be key. If the Dodgers win the NL, which more likely they will be either in Toronto to start the World Series or hosting Seattle because the Blue Jays have more wins than the Dodgers do. So we'll see what ends up happening. A lot of Blue Jay fans and Mariner fans, so this will be interesting. Ready for go triple bogey. Well, +4 is the score right now that will get you in for the weekend. Dutch Harrison still has to compete. It looks like +4 is the magic number. It is the magic number. +4, there will be 72 golfers. As +4 was a tie for 57th. And hey, well, here's the guys who made it. Billy Casper made it. Roberto DiVincenzo made it by a stroke. Tommy Bolt made it. Heck, Mo Norman made the cut. He usually never makes cuts. But Mo Norman made the cut. He did it. Well, George Knudsen, another Canadian, fell flat by just one stroke. But massive commiserations to Bob Hamilton, the first ever ASG tournament winner ever. With a 4 under 66, he misses by a stroke. Unreal. But yeah, Jim Tenasta missed by a stroke. R.H. Sykes missed by a stroke. Dick Metz missed by a stroke. Tommy Jacobs also missed, and so did Di Reeves. On the other end of the spectrum, Harry Middlecoff on a unimpressively plus 16. What is with Middlecoff? Like last place, really? Ellen Henning at 11 over 81, second worst. Third worst, Willie Goggin and Frank Stranahan. George Shea had a terrible day. He was on. He had 5 bogeys or worse on the front 9, and then 4 more on the back 9. So not good. However, your leaders, your leader right now is Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer with an even par 70. He leads by 2 strokes over Ben Hogan, who surprisingly won. Well, remember Hogan won the last one's tournament, so he wants to go for 2 tournament wins. Bill Collins, Bobby Nichols, and Johnny Palmer are joining him. So we have a battle. Look at all those American flags. 16 golfers at 1 under par or better. But look at that. There's a Canadian flag. Al Balding with a 268. He's tied for 7th. So Balding is still in the top 20. The interloper in a leaderboard of Americans is Al Balding. And add to the fact that Mo Norman made the cut. We have 2 Canadians making the cut out of 3. That's amazing. The question now is, well, there's 73 golfers, 36 groups. So let's see here. Wait, what hole? There's a par 5 16th. We're going to go with the par 5 16th. Yeah, there will be 36 groups. Even, yeah, there's 72 golfers, 36 groups. And the last group is Palmer and Hogan. That's amazing. So, yeah, we will have par 5 coverage from you tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll have 72 golfers take part. Will Arnold Palmer win another tournament? Will Ben Hogan win another tournament? We don't know. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.